Hey guys, this is the Fight Nerd, and up there is Josh Barnett. Josh, how are you?
Doing well.
I like the beard you have now.
Yeah, I figured why let Andre be the only one?
You're gonna be the new bearded menace in Strikeforce?
Yeah, I think so. Very Viking-like. Yeah, why not? You know, I could use a berserker image, I guess.
Sorry, we'll be talking about anime later, so don't worry with that. So in the meantime, though, you're gonna be looking forward to fighting Brett Rogers coming up sometime soon. Are you doing any preparations right now for Rogers?
Absolutely not.
Just sitting around playing some.
Drinking, throwing dollars down, strippers' panties. That's about it.
So the usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, coming up, of course, this week here in New York and New Jersey, we're going to be having the opening round of the Strikeforce tournament. Do you have any picks or predictions for the guys who are fighting in the tournament?
There's guys fighting this weekend?
I think so, yeah. That's what I've been hearing. The internet said so, anyway.
Is GSP one of them?
He trains UFC, right?
Yeah, or Tap Out.
Ooh, I think he is. He's going to be fighting one of the Silva dudes. They're all the same.
Yeah, or the Mohawk guy.
Oh, Mr. T.
Yeah, Rampage.
Yeah, him. There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Rampage is going to be GSP by Powerbomb.
I would pay money to see that.
I don't know. Be great fights this weekend. I could make predictions and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just sort of really curious to see how they turn out. I think they're going to be great fights, and from a fan's perspective, and the undercard is going to be great as well. So I know that there are some people that aren't quite known to the public at large in terms of their MMA prowess, but I've seen them fight before, and I know they're to expect great things out of them.
So what's going to be the match tonight, you think, this weekend?
Ooh, LeVar and Shane is going to be good. I'm interested in seeing Griggs and. Yeah, I don't know anything about Volante, but Griggs is tough. I mean, he's fought up a bunch of times against guys that were supposed to kick the crap out of him, and actually did kick the crap out of him for a good portion of the fight. But he always came back and beat the crap out of them, or caught him, submitted him, or whatever. So since IFL, I remember watching him beat my buddy John Marsh, just going, wow, who the hell is this guy? And of course, I want to see the winner of the fight between Arlovsky and Karatanov. You got the two Russian Sambo guys that box. But even still, they box in a completely different style. Be interesting to see how that plays out. And Fyodor Bigfoot, I'm just going to be sitting there, cheering my friend on.
I interviewed Dana White recently, which a lot of people have seen, hopefully. And yeah, exactly. And Dana, I'd asked about you, in fact, about what he thought about you passing any drug tests and if you'd be fighting in the UFC again. He basically said you weren't going to pass the test, and that's why you're not ever going to be back in the UFC. Do you have any response to those comments?
Oh, no, I'll definitely pass the test. Dana White's stature has changed quite a bit over the years from a boxer-size instructor. I don't think it's all been all the Doritos eating, beer drinking, and pretending to be a fighter that's put so much weight on him either. I'd be interested to see Dana White pass some drug tests.
I think that Rogan has backfired on him.
Yeah, a little bit. His hairline is quite receded, isn't it? Yeah. His shoulders got quite a bit bigger, kind of wider, prone to angry outbursts. Huh.
Josh Barnett, do you want to be a fighter?
I don't know. I mean, God, that's the toughest guy in the world. I should definitely heed what he has to say about being a fighter. But I just hope that as much as anyone can say to get under his skin or get him to say something that is completely obnoxious, and yeah, I'll pass every test. I've already passed tests since then. I've passed tests before then. If he wants, I can come pee in his mouth and he can tell me if he can taste any Dianabol on it or anything like that.
That's just too far, Josh.
I don't know. He might swing that way. You never know. He's so manly and hetero. Maybe he wants to get real Spartan about things.
I'm just going to stop right there. All right, so in the meantime, I want to ask you a little bit about Japanese MMA, because there is talk about Strikeforce tournament going overseas to Japan, and of course you fought plenty of times in Japan, Pride, Dream, K1. So what do you think right now about the current financial situation over there with FEG and K1 and Dream?
It's depressing, very much so. But I hope that we can bring this fight actually to Japan, because I think that with Alistair and myself on the card like that, it's going to be a massive draw, and I think they're going to get good TV ratings. They're going to get a good draw for a live gate, and it could really do a lot to help the Japanese MMA scene at large, which would be, I'm not saying like we're going to be sacrificing ourselves to help them out, but it's important that it exists. And if K1 or FEG or what have you, the major players, if they collapse, there's going to be small organizations still, but we need more opportunities and more options, because on a simple level, like someone's locked up in this organization, someone's locked up in that organization. Well, they didn't see this guy, so someone goes out there and picks him up, and all of a sudden, boom, you just found the new talent.
Now, why do you think Japanese MMA is floundering, and what can be done to actually help reinvigorate it?
Probably a good deep shiatsu massage or something like that, or some reflexology. Maybe that could help to rejuvenate it. Or one of those little ukan chikara drinks, something like that. But why truly that it's suffering, I don't know. And that's pretty typical of things that are Japanese. They just are, and then they aren't, and then there's no explanation for it. It's just Japanese.
All right, well, the Strikeforce peeps told me I got to get out of here. So, Josh, I actually have a gift for you first. Wanted to give it to you. I don't know if you mind opening this on camera for us, but I know you're a wrestling fan. I have a pack of cards from WWF 1994, a great era for pro wrestling.
I should open this up. I mean, it's got Lex Luger here.
I would like you to open this up and just tell us what's in this pack.
What the hell is that below him? That's interesting to see. Now, hold on. Masters of the Ring subset, Colossal Crushers subset, 24 karat gold leaf cards, and autograph cards of Macho Man Randy Savage and The Undertaker.
Big time.
All right, I didn't know that zombies could. I'm trying not to pick these cards up while I'm doing this.
Yeah, this is a very difficult art here, opening packs of cards. Trust me, I've been doing this for years. Doesn't get any easier.
Okay, there's no bubble gum. That's a disappointment. Oh, we got The Undertaker. All right. That's my gold foil one. Oh, goodness. We got Diesel.
Diesel.
Wait, it's fake Diesel.
Is it fake Diesel?
Is it fake Diesel?
I think it's the real Diesel.
Are you sure that's real Diesel?
I'll have to ask Diesel.
Wow, buddy. I didn't realize you could rock a mullet that hard. All right.
The next phase for your evolution of your facial hair.
Also known as the Diamond Stud.
Going old school there.
Yeah, exactly. Chico. And then Owen Hart, rest in peace. What an awesome wrestler he was. Incredible matches. The Narcissist at one point, Lex Luger. Apparently not too far from the truth. And Bam Bam Bigelow, who has nightmares about chemo. Well, actually, he does not anymore. Sorry to hear. It was great to see you wrestle.
All right, well, Josh, thanks for your time. Strikeforce is kicking us out of here. But, Josh, good luck coming up, and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.